Life, in its essence, is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. Many of us spend our days searching for happiness, yearning for peace, and hoping to find a way to navigate through life's challenges with grace. The teachings of Buddhism offer a path to inner peace and resilience, guiding us to live a life of true happiness, regardless of the circumstances we face. In this story, we will explore 7 simple but profound lessons from Buddhism that can transform your life. These lessons are not just abstract ideas, they are practical tools that can help you find peace in the midst of chaos, strength in the face of adversity, and happiness in the simplest moments of life. Let's board on this journey together, exploring each lesson and how it can bring about a meaningful change in your life. Imagine for a moment that you're walking down a quiet street. The sun is shining, the air is fresh, and birds are singing in the trees. But instead of enjoying this moment, your mind is elsewhere. You're thinking about a meeting you had earlier, or worrying about a task you have to complete later. As a result, you miss out on the beauty and peace of the present moment. This is something we all do. Our minds are constantly jumping from the past to the future, rarely staying in the now. But as the Buddha taught, true happiness lies in the present moment. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. When we focus on the present, we free ourselves from the regrets of the past and the anxieties of the future. We learn to appreciate life as it is, right here, right now. The present moment is the only place where life truly happens. By embracing it, we begin to experience a deep sense of peace and contentment. Try this. The next time you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the present. Take a deep breath and notice the world around you. Feel the sensations in your body. Listen to the sounds around you and simply be. The more you practice this, the more you will discover the richness and joy that the present moment holds. Imagine holding on to a rope tightly. The more you hold on, the more it hurts your hands. But if you let go, the pain eases. In life, we often hold on to things, whether it's material possessions, relationships, or even ideas and beliefs. We think these things will make us happy, but often they end up causing us pain. The Buddha taught that attachment is one of the main sources of suffering. We cling to things because we believe they will bring us lasting happiness. But in reality, everything in life is impermanent. People, possessions, and situations change. By clinging to them, we set ourselves up for disappointment and sorrow when they inevitably change or fade away. This doesn't mean we should detach from life or avoid relationships. Rather, it means we should enjoy and appreciate what we have without becoming overly attached. We can love deeply and cherish what is important to us, but we should also be willing to let go when the time comes. Practice letting go by reflecting on the impermanent nature of life. When you find yourself holding on too tightly to something, remind yourself that nothing lasts forever. Allow yourself to enjoy the moment without trying to cling to it. By letting go, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering and open your heart to a deeper, more enduring happiness. Imagine a world where everyone shows kindness to each other. Imagine a place where people truly care about the well-being of others, where compassion guides every action. This is the kind of world Buddhism envisions, and it starts with each of us. The Buddha taught that compassion is a powerful force that can transform our lives and the world around us. Compassion means recognizing the suffering of others and having a sincere desire to alleviate it. It's about opening your heart to others, whether they are friends, family, or strangers. Compassion begins with understanding. When we take the time to listen to others and understand their experiences, we naturally begin to feel compassion for them. This understanding helps us to connect with others on a deeper level, breaking down the barriers that separate us. One way to cultivate compassion is through the practice of loving kindness meditation. In this practice, you focus on sending love and goodwill to yourself and others. You can start by silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be at peace." Then gradually extend these wishes to others, starting with someone you care about, then someone neutral, and finally someone you have difficulty with. As you practice compassion, you'll find that it not only benefits others but also brings you a profound sense of peace and happiness. Compassion opens your heart, and with an open heart, you can face life's challenges with more resilience and joy. Life is constantly changing. Seasons change, people change, situations change. This is the nature of life. Yet, we often resist change, wishing things could stay the same forever. But as Buddhism teaches, the only constant in life is change, and by accepting this, we can find peace. The Buddha often spoke of impermanence, reminding us that nothing lasts forever. This might seem like a depressing thought at first, but it is actually a source of great liberation. When we accept that everything is temporary, we stop clinging to things and start appreciating them for what they are right now. Imagine a beautiful flower. You know that eventually the flower will fade and die. But this doesn't reduce its beauty. In fact, knowing that it won't last forever might make you appreciate it even more. The same is true for everything in life, our experiences, relationships, and even our own lives. By embracing impermanence, we learn to live more fully in the present. We appreciate the beauty of each moment without trying to hold on to it. We let go of our fears about the future and our regrets about the past. We find peace in the understanding that change is a natural part of life. The next time you face a change, whether big or small, remind yourself that change is natural. Accept it with grace and an open heart, knowing that every ending is also a new beginning. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It is a powerful tool for cultivating inner peace and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Imagine your mind as a wild horse, constantly running in different directions. Mindfulness is like gently guiding the horse, bringing it back to the present moment whenever it strays. Through mindfulness, you develop a greater awareness of your thoughts and emotions, and over time, you learn to respond to life's challenges with calm and clarity rather than reacting impulsively. One of the simplest ways to practice mindfulness is through mindful breathing. This involves focusing your attention on your breath, noticing the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Whenever your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back to your breath. This practice helps you develop a habit of returning to the present moment, no matter what is happening around you. You can also practice mindfulness in your daily activities. Whether you are eating, walking, or even washing the dishes, try to do so with full awareness. Notice the sensations, smells, and sounds, and immerse yourself fully in the experience. As you cultivate mindfulness, you will find that it brings a sense of calm and clarity to your life. You become less caught up in the chaos of your thoughts and more anchored in the present moment. This practice not only helps you manage stress and anxiety, but also deepens your appreciation of life. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with information, choices, and material possessions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from what truly matters. Buddhism teaches that simplicity is the key to finding peace and happiness. Imagine your life as a cluttered room filled with things you don't really need. This mess distracts you and takes up space, leaving little room for what truly matters. Embracing simplicity is like cleaning out that room, letting go of the unnecessary so that you can focus on what is truly important. Simplicity doesn't mean giving up all your possessions or living a serious life. It's about making conscious choices that align with your values and bring you peace. It's about letting go of the need for more things, more achievements, more distractions, and finding contentment in what you have. Start by simplifying one area of your life. This could be your living space, your schedule, or even your thoughts. Let go of what doesn't serve you and make room for what brings you joy and peace. As you simplify, you'll find that you have more time, space, and energy for the things that truly matter. By embracing simplicity, you can live a life that is more focused, peaceful, and fulfilling. You learn to appreciate the small joys of life, and you discover that true happiness comes not from having more, but from needing less. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good things in your life. It's about shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have, and in doing so, you cultivate a deeper sense of happiness and contentment. Imagine starting each day with a sense of gratitude, appreciating the gift of another day, the people in your life, and the simple pleasures that you often take for granted. This simple practice can transform your life, helping you to see the beauty and abundance that is already present. The Buddha taught that contentment is the greatest wealth. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what we don't have to what we do have, and we realize that we already have enough. This doesn't mean that we shouldn't strive for more, but rather that we should do so from a place of contentment rather than lack. One way to practice gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These can be big or small. Anything from a kind word from a friend to the warmth of the sun on your face. As you make this a daily practice, you'll find that your perspective begins to shift. You start to notice more and more things to be grateful for, and your life becomes richer and more fulfilling. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity and dissatisfaction. It helps you to see the good in your life and to appreciate the present moment. By practicing gratitude, you cultivate a deep sense of peace and happiness that is not dependent on external circumstances. As we come to the end of this journey, it's clear that the teachings of Buddhism offer a powerful path to inner peace, resilience, and true happiness. These lessons, embracing the present moment, letting go of attachment, cultivating compassion, accepting impermanence, practicing mindfulness, embracing simplicity, and practicing gratitude, are not just abstract concepts. They are practical tools that can transform your life. Each lesson invites you to look within, to examine your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and to make changes that will lead to a more peaceful, happy, and fulfilling life. These teachings remind us that happiness is not something to be chased or found outside of ourselves. It is something we cultivate within, through our thoughts, our actions, and our attitudes. As you go forward, I encourage you to reflect on these lessons and how they can apply to your own life. Start small, with one lesson at a time, and see how it transforms your perspective and your experience of life. Remember that the journey to inner peace and true happiness is a lifelong one, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. May these teachings serve as a guide on your path, helping you to navigate the challenges of life with grace, strength, and joy. And may you find in each moment the peace and happiness that you seek.